Thank you for joining me. Your host is Dominique Rivera, the Oracle of Apollo. It is Sunday night. We're going to be jumping into all of your horoscope, and we're going to be talking about the topic of the day, the Two of Swords, the Two of Voices, baby, the many faces of the wind. So stay tuned. We're going to be shifting our energy. Make sure you have your water, and let's see what the forecast has for you this week.
You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
It is Sunday night, and I am back officially in my studio. However, you will notice a few things. One, girl's got a bare face. I'm letting this baby breathe. Two, my studio actually isn't set up yet, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I am still unpacking for my very, very, very long trip across country, and there's been a lot of things, a lot of things. But thank you for being here. Like I said, it is Sunday night. Today, we're gonna be doing all of your horoscopes as their elements. So make sure you're staying tuned. These readings per element probably will be around 10 to 15 minutes each, and we're gonna be checking into the past, present, and the future. So make sure that you are hanging out for your element as well. Make sure you have your high quality H2O. I'm a big advocate for water because as we shift our mindsets and our energy shifts, our somatic body shifts, our cellular memory regenerates, we're going to have to support that baby. So to your health, wealth, and prosperity. Yes. All righty. I'm super excited about today. Ain't gonna lie. If you are so interested in bringing a personal story here on Wednesday night, make sure you are emailing us at divineencounters@e360tv.com. Every single Wednesday night, we bring a supernatural story, one that is eye illuminating, enlightening, and a conversation that you can take anywhere and discuss it wherever at your leisure. So if that sounds like it's for you, make sure you are hitting us up. Also, Sunday nights is an opportunity for you to not just give back, but get back. Every week, I pick a winner, and at the end of the hour, well, at the end of the readings, you will get your own private reading, and all you have to do is share this feed right now as you're watching it, then mention in the comment section below that you've shared it, and you are automatically entered to win a personal reading from me. And speaking of personal readings, if you would like a private full reading, you can book me at oracleofapollo.com. You can also book me here for private events, group events at your organization or expo or conference. And you could also get me for private sessions, energy clearing, healing sessions, as well as coaching and spiritual advising. All right. And one more thing, last one, I promise. Check out my meetup, meetup.com. This is for free.com. Awaken Philadelphia. You will see my free meetups here. We can meditate together and shift our energy together right here, right now. Okay, so we've gotten all of that out of the way. I like to start off every single episode with the good news. So to that I say, what's good? All right, our collective theme for today is the Two of Voices. Let me make sure I'm in frame here. Two of Voices. Two paths, two options. One is real and one is not. One leads to a future and one will fade away as potential without form. The Two of Voices sits at the doorway. gently spinning dualities for the travelers below. She offers paths that lead in different directions so that we remember that we have free will. Even rocks and hard places contain energy that can be moved, and sometimes it must be walked through. When choices appear equally sweet or equally sticky, appreciate the slightest of nudges, the subtle tuggings on the strings, and trust that even without predictability or foresight, the path that you would take will be the right path for you. Know that sometimes the destination is not as important as the steps taken and the progress made with love, while listening to the whispers of the soul will always lead to transformative power of the right choice. Here is the poem for this card. Two choices, equally horrible, laughable, palpable, stuck. The angst leaves me lost, with nowhere to know. Two the same, both the best. Which the fuck? That says that here. That says that. I'm just going to zoom in right there. It says it right there. That is hilarious. Okay. So we have some choices to make. And choosing the ones that are familiar to us, those are the ones we tend to lean on. Those are the ones that we tend to find familiar. They're easiest to go back to. They're like an old pair of shoes worn in from the many miles of grit that you've put into them. However, they're so worn out that there's holes in front of them and your toes fall through the holes. And we can choose to continue wearing those and ignoring the fact that we do indeed need those brand new sneakers, those brand new shoes. Or we keep the old ones because of their comfort, although they no longer serve us. They can no longer hold us. They can no longer take us where we need to go into the future. All right, that's my 2 cents on that. Let me know what you guys think in that comment section below. Angels are touching me today. Hasn't happened for a while. That's fun. And we're going to go ahead and start off this episode of Divine Encounters Sunday night. Make sure you are liking, following, subscribing. It helps support the channel as well as it helps other people find us. It helps them find us. It helps them find this message. And you might just be the blessing for someone else today by sharing these messages with them. So make sure that you are here sharing and participating. I would love you forever. So that's on that. Okay. Oh man, I cannot get over my nose. And I'm looking for, here it is. Here we go. Sorry guys, I'm actually in the wrong clip. All right, let's jump into the elements. All your horoscope zodiac signs. What's your zodiac sign? Drop it in the comment section below. Hello, Bawa. Thank you for being here. It looks like your first time on the show. We're going to be jumping right in now. Today, I would like to start off with air signs is where I'm being called to today. So we're going to be jumping into air signs first. And yeah, you will know you're an air sign if you're an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. You're basically an air sign. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, we're jumping into your reading right now at 9:12. Okay, so we're going to be starting off here with the Six of Cups for you. And the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, thinking of the past, romanticizing the past. So interesting. Hey, you are Libra in the house. So interesting. That main card for today, our collective theme. This is the collective energy for everyone. It's about choices. And Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you are jumping right into the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, romanticizing past memories. So something familiar. We're starting off with you with something familiar here in the past position that you may be moving, you may have moved toward. It says, take some quiet time to rest. alone, meditate, and contemplate. Siege, quiet time card here. And this is something I feel that you had to retreat from, try to release from. It's like something that you have to think about that was sitting in your past position. This is like recent past. That was taking up some energy for you. It says take time to alone. When we're alone, we are regenerating our energy here. Double mission. You have a double mission with this next card. Channeling and uplifting humanity is the card you have. And it's interesting because sometimes we feel like we're here for one thing, and then suddenly we recognize that we're actually here for a whole nother thing. And sometimes it's not either or. Sometimes it's both. And it's interesting because our card today was the card of choices. This ain't double mission. Sometimes it's just both. And this is where you're at right now. So there might be things in store for you that you may be recognizing at the moment. That's like, wait, this is an aspect of my purpose. Or, and then something else opens and then you're like desiring that thing. If it wasn't meant for you, if you physically weren't capable of creating this particular future, this path, you wouldn't have the desire to do it. That is momentum. That is fire inside of you wanting to be used. It is a catalyst of change. Okay, so I feel like this is something that you're learning. Maybe this could also represent past life or past people, right? With something that you're recognizing as you sit in meditation, and now you're recognizing, oh wait, I'm a human and an alien. I'm a human and an alien. I'm a galactic. Sorry, not sorry. All right. There's a lot of fears here in the present position for you, air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. A lot of fears here, concerns, things that you may be feeling like are about to come to fruition. And what I want to say about this particular fear card is that this is a choice of being stuck. She has the blindfold off. She can choose to remove the blindfolds and see these swords around her. She can move forward away from them, okay? But she has not. Again, choices. So are you seeing things for what they really are, or are you choosing to see the things that make you afraid? The fears of how things can go bad. Like, where's your mindset right now? This is a mindset shift. So we have to be very mindful on what we're thinking, because we will manifest that. We will definitely manifest that, what we're thinking. So ensuring here that you are sitting with those fears and asking, are these rational? Like, can this actually happen? Or is this an irrational fear? Okay. And taking a step back in that quiet meditation of, is this an irrational fear, is really going to allow you to move through it. Just like that choice card. Things will move us out of the way lest we move them first. Let's see what totem animal you have. You have recognized the riches of the past. So this is the second card that you have about the past. You had that nostalgia, 6 of cups, which is the beginning of your reading. Okay, so now we're tying this in. Recognize the riches of the past and abundance of the present. Okay, so I really want to say is things may have gotten great, then these fears in the present kind of came up, and recognize that you can also have whatever you are romanticizing from the past, whatever you're loving, whatever maybe you feel like is so far away that was a one-time thing. You need to recognize that purpose ahead of you is on purpose. Okay, purpose ahead of you is on purpose, and that abundance that you've created, if you've ever created it once, you can create it again. Okay, if you've ever created abundance in your life once, you can create it again by just being in flow, moving in a new direction. So whatever this comfort was from the past, you are now releasing. You have chosen to be the traveler. You have chosen to be the fool. You have chosen to move in a new direction. And she's smiling. You know, there's a saying that I heard, and it's, if you receive bad news and I'm going to say bad news. If something happened and you were relieved that the bad thing happened, that's because that was never meant for you to have. It was never meant for you to be in. It was already dead gone. I'm just saying, like, example would be, not that I'm saying that this is attached to this, but example would be, oh no, I caught my boyfriend cheating. If you found that as a relief, there was other structures in the way that were creating baggages, obstacles, tethers, attachments, if that makes sense. All right, so this is what we have. This is where we're moving toward. Toward. All right, what we got? Okay, we have Artemis, the sun, the moon goddess. Come on, there we go, Lady Artemis. Lord spam. Okay, Lady Artemis. This card says purity. So be pure of heart. Be fair. Making sure that you have clear mind, clear conscience. When you start to shoot arrows without recognizing where you're shooting energetic arrows, it will hit something eventually. So making sure that you're hitting your mark by being forthright, speaking words, being impeccable with your word, being impeccable with your actions. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Trust your intuition. Okay, trust your intuition. Where is my intuition leading me? Actually, where is my intuition leading me away from? Since this reading for you, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, has been really about things from the past and moving away from these things from the past. So, what is it moving you away from? And what are you moving toward? Okay, trust your intuition, trusting yourself that you are capable of achieving something, that you're dependable on, that you can depend on yourself to accomplish a particular task. I just had this pep talk with myself earlier. So even if there's been a few days where you feel muddy or you feel heavy, when you get that little bit of momentum, be your own hype person. Let yourself know you can do it. You've done harder. You've been through worse. This is achievable. And if anyone should have it, why not me? Be your own hype person. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is there to guide you, to move in a direction for your highest and greatest good, for your highest and greatest healing, if you are acting from a forthright, genuine place. So make sure you're shooting those arrows of purity, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. You have the same card twice. You are closing and opening. We opened your reading with this card, which was the Six of Cups, and you have it again, the Six of Water. And this card says, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. Wow, that's so interesting that your past is leading you to the future that's leading you back to the past. So it's like you went through this whole experience of being quiet, facing fears, recognizing that there's abundance coming in the process of moving in a new direction, learning to trust yourself, but winding up back in your past. And I'm going to say this is choice. If you are back in square one, this is choice. And if you are back in square one, ask yourself, what patterns am I keeping out of being comfortable that are making me stay in the life that I'm currently living? What is keeping me in my life that I'm currently living? Is it my distractions? Is it how much energy I put into my work? Energy I put into my relationships? Is it the company I'm keeping? Or is it the things I'm ignoring? What now? Or am I letting my fears keep me from moving away from something that no longer serves me? Are my fears being the ones doing the talking? So interesting. But what I do like about the fact that we started off with the past, which is the Six of Cups, and ended with the Six of Cups, is two things. Well, it's one thing. 2 sixes in a reading represent change. So this is a good sign. Maybe the past did lead you to a future that is familiar to how you had a facet of the past that you wanted. Maybe, let's say, you used to be happy when you were a little child. You got older and you got bitter, okay? And then you say, all I want to do is be happy like when I was a little child. That's the past. That's starting from the past and ending up in the past again. So it could be this. It's very interesting reading nonetheless. I'm going to pull one card from your ancestors, from your loved ones that have crossed over. And this is for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And then the next signs we're going to do is fire signs. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. This is from your crossover loved ones message. Let me know if that resonates with anybody below. All right. That was for air signs. We're doing the readings in reverse today. So that was for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So interesting. I'm also an Aquarius and a Libra moon. So for me, this is like, whoa, this is very interesting. All right. So let me know about how you felt in the comment section below. And we're going to go ahead now and move to the next signs. Mind you, if you share this episode right now and hang out till we're done reading the signs, you can potentially win a personal reading from me right here, right now, in about half an hour or so. But you got to, of course, hang around to receive your reading. And any of these readings, whenever they are received, are timeless. So whenever you are getting this message, this is when the message is meant for you, as well as yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the next signs. We got a comment here real quick. Hey, you're in love again. Good. I'm glad to hear. Congratulations. And Robert has shared, so you're automatically in the drawing for getting a personal reading today. All right. So we're going to be jumping into these fire signs, and let's go ahead. If you're Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, these are for you, and it doesn't matter where they are at in your chart. If they're in your chart, this reading can apply for you. Okay, fire signs. I'm Aries rising, so we about to Let's go, let's go. Fire signs. Ooh, 8 of Wands. A lot of things happening at once. Look at that. This is a lot of things happening at once. This is fast, quick. This tends to be communication. So let's see. I want to say opportunities too. That's the energy I'm feeling for this. Irene is your next card, and it says peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Okay. So now we have some context to this 8 of Wands. So I feel like if something was no longer moving, if it was stagnant, if it was stubborn, if it was just not getting to where it needed to go, I want to say have some peace of mind with this Irene card. There is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully, and everything, I feel like with that first 8 card, is like everything's going to just suddenly just start happening all at once. Rapid fire. Okay, let's see what we have. Share your voice, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. This is in your past position, fire signs. So for some of you fire signs, you may have been persecuted in the past life, and that is making you stifle your energy, your confidence, your momentum, your willpower in this life. And that is because of a past life persecution. Also, sometimes past lives, they reflect, well, more often than not, they reflect in this particular lifetime. And then you could be repeating a lesson in this lifetime. And if you want to know more about your past lives or have a past life session, please check me out. All right. So it says, come out of the cave. So now it's time that it's safe for you to be who you are. It is safe for you to share. It is safe for you to evolve. It is safe. You're not going to be persecuted. Your head's not going to be lopped off in this lifetime. Hello, Virgo. In this lifetime, you are perfectly safe. Okay, coming into your present position, fire signs. Ooh, in your present position, family, happy home, happy wife, happy life, happy husband. Everything's feeling fulfilled and magical, and all of our home desires are being met. Okay, this is a time where I feel like everything is sparkling clean. Maybe you're coming out of the cave where you were feeling isolated and alone, and now feeling, oh look, I'm unified. I have been reunited. There is peace. There's peace in my life. And maybe I was in that cave for so long, but everything happened at once, and this is where we're at in this moment in time. That's beautiful. Good for you, fire signs. Good for you. Okay, right here in the center position in the present, It says a new relationship passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. So here there's a almost like a double-edged sword, ecstasy and pain. Unless you're into that, no judgment. And your new relationship could be an old relationship that's being revitalized, is being new. And what I want to say about this Scorpio energy, if this is a person you are feeling in harmony with right now, I think this person's sensuality and your sensuality are very compatible, and you can probably push the envelope a little further, share a little more than you'd want to share, but I also feel like you have to initiate. If you're into something and just initiate. I feel like this is the time. This is the time for exploration. This is a family show. So we're just gonna keep it moving. Y'all already know what I'm saying about this. It's Halloween. Go get a Catwoman outfit. Go find your Batman. That's all I gotta say. Mm. Okay. We have here direction. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Direction Guardian, choose your path. Are you wanting the red pill or do you want the blue pill? Because whichever one you pick, you can no longer choose the other. And if you were not here for the opening for the collective energy of the week, we had for the collective. That means for everybody, including your sign. We had the Two of Voices. That was choices. Two of Swords, choices. Choices, choices, choices. The life that you're living and you're choosing. Direction Guardian, the angels are sending you in a new direction. But do you choose the difficulty of the unknown? Or do you choose the life that you have been living all along? It is up to you. They can only guide you. So we, air signs that was before you, also had this message. The collective has this message, and now it's directly hitting you, fire signs. Choose your path. Does it bring you closer to love? Does it bring you closer? Does it bring you closer to yourself? Or are you feeling separate from love? Are you feeling pushed back away from love? And this doesn't have to be love that is relationship love. This can be platonic love. Love can translate into passion, into your projects. Okay. So we're just, let's see what the next card is. I don't even know. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. We got Apollo. All right. Apollo is the deity of light, of clarity, of healing, of math, of prophecy. And you guys already know, hi, I'm the Oracle of Apollo. This is my sun daddy. Anyways, when he steps in, he's illuminating your path and he's saying, I'm here to help you. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to give you guidance and show you the way. However, you still have choice. You still have the opportunity to choose somewhere completely different, to choose a whole different way. All right. But I'm just going to show you, if you do this way, it might be unknown, it might be risky, but you will learn something here. Practice moderation. Practice moderation. Fire signs, you are in a pattern that you are doing too much of something. So what are you doing too much of? Is it smoking, drinking, scrolling, eating, procrastinating? Practice moderation. When we're in a place of moderation, we still get things done. And when we get things done, we don't have guilt, shame around these areas of our lives. So today I did work, and then after I did work, I gave myself a break and said, okay, I don't have to do anything else now till tomorrow in regards to work, because I did all of those things. I could have pushed through and finished it all in one day, and I said, no, I'm going to practice moderation because I'm going to keep my energy well flowing, because we cannot give of ourselves if we are depleted. Okay, fire signs. Let's see what we have for your next card. You have a very similar ending like we had. You have listened to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So what I want to say is, do you really want? Sometimes we act impulsively. Sometimes we act because we have been triggered, maybe like, let's say, out of jealousy or envy or love or joy. And maybe we overextend ourselves, or maybe we stop ourselves from experiencing something. But it says, consider carefully what you want before acting. What is it that you desire? What is it that brings you joy? What is it that sparks your life? Okay. What is it? I'm here, girl. You can come visit me anytime you want. So what is it? And then you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful of that, because it could be easier to stay in a relationship for the sake of staying when it's not really what you want. So consider what you want before acting. If that's what I gotta say about that. Or a job. Or maybe you're in a band and someone's offering you a contract and you feel bad for your bandmates. Consider what you want. This is the emphasis. The you in this sentence is the emphasis. And I don't know why I felt like a Sanderson sister when I said that. The you. Okay. So, and for you fire signs, I am pulling one card for from your ancestors that have crossed over. And if this feels like it's for you, then it's for you. And your crossed over loved one's mediumship card says, I had to leave that way. I had to leave that way. So whomever that's for, may you receive it. But if you would actually like a full mediumship reading or a private reading with me, definitely go check me out and book with me, because I'm taking new clients now that I am no longer traveling for the last 4 months. All righty. And that actually, I want to do one more thing for fire signs. I wanted to add an angel number. So this is for fire signs. I'm going to give you number 882. And there's 8 people watching from right there, whichever platform this is, I forget. Your supreme faith has magnetized a wealth of opportunities, experiences, and support to you. You are a powerful light worker, 882, for you fire signs. Air signs, I did not do yours earlier, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to give you 247. 247. The angels say that you're on the right path for your soul's purpose. More than ever, the angels urge you to believe in yourself and your chosen path. Beautiful. All righty. Let's go ahead now and do the calibration for today. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to calibrate for 1 minute. And I'm going to energetically support this by heart linking to everyone watching. And just give me 1 second. All right. And then you guys are going to breathe into the prompts that I'm reading for 60 seconds. And then we're going to see where we're at after we're done. So if this is your first time watching, put in the comment section below from 1 to 10. And even if it's not your first time watching, from 1 to 10, 1 being this is the least amount of energy I can have. I'm so tired. 10 being this is the most amount of energy I can have. I'm so wired. Put that in the comment section below now. It's important to know where you are at energetically before we start the 1 minute, so that way you can see how you shift after the 1 minute. And then we're going to be jumping right back in to the horoscopes for the day. Alrighty, and don't forget, sharing this feed automatically enters you to win a private reading at the end of this episode. And you don't have to jump on. I'm just going to read for you, and you just have to be present. Okay, and May says she is 10 and then some. And Robert says 8, but mellow. All right, we're going to be jumping right in now to the mindfulness moment. You're going to hear a bell, and you're just going to close your eyes. I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock and give you a prompt. All righty. 60 seconds are on the clock right now. Go ahead and close your eyes. Breathing in, understanding the needs for our decisions and our clarity. Letting go of the angst of not knowing the way. Just let that go. Breathing in new choices, opportunities. Letting go of restrictions. Breathing in, feeling like you are between a rock and a hard place. Letting that go. And now breathing in silent intuition. And just notice what your body is doing as you are bringing these words up. Are you shifting? We're going to give ourselves gratitude for just a moment here. Thank you for taking this 1 minute to recalibrate yourself and getting to know yourself a little better and just being with your body. It thanks you. Namaste. All right, you can open your eyes now, coming back into the here and the now. Thank you so much for participating in that, and put in the comment section below now what you are feeling from 1 to 10. 1 being this is the least amount of energy I can hold in my body. 10, this is the most amount of energy I can hold in my body. And if you felt anything, tingling, pressure, cold, hot, sensations, if there was anything to be felt at all, comfortable or discomforting, put it in the comment section below. If emotions came up, memories, everything is valid. All right. So for myself, I'm actually still clearing. I'm clearing still. I also feel a lot of pressure on my right toes. I don't know why I said it like that. Toes. On my right toes. And I feel like I'm at an 8, but I also feel very grounded. So May feels also very grounded. Okay, you and me felt the same thing. And she had chills all over. My hands are cold. And Robert says he's at 8.5 now, and there is something sitting on my head. You can go like this, and this will clear off any heavy energy that you have on your auric field, and then you just throw it to the ground. Just like that, and it will clear you. All right, we're going to be jumping into the next few signs now. So welcome back. All right, thank you for joining me, Dominique Rivera. I am your hostess, the Oracle of Apollo. We're about to jump in Earth signs. Make sure that you have liked, subscribed, and are following. I am live streaming every single Sunday and Wednesday night at a much higher quality than I am right now. As well as if you share this feed right now and comment that you've shared, you automatically enter to win a private reading in a few minutes. So if you would like to get a a personal reading in a few minutes, share and then comment that you've shared. Okay, Earth signs. We're going to be jumping into you in just 1 second. I see purple aura around you, Dominique. Okay, thank you for that. I will take a purple aura since I was working with the violet flame today, and purple is the color of intuition, and I'm doing readings, so it makes sense that I would be purple at this moment. Feel something lift off me, out of me, and I feel 8 now. Good, fantastic. That did help. Thank you, Oracle. When I saw purple, May, I heard purple rain. That is so funny. All righty, jumping into Earth signs. Okay, Capricornio, Tauro, and Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let's go. This is what we got for you. It is time for you to rest. Insert shock and awe for the Virgos being told that it's time for them to rest. Shock and awe. Just shock and awe. She says sarcastically, you guys, these signs, you may be tending to be a perfectionist. It's time to rest. Put the sword down, throw your feet up, and let your body rest. Okay, you've done a lot. You were doing a lot. And now is a good time to slow down, take a breather. There is always going to be a list to be had. Here we got Sekhmet for you Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You are stronger than you think. You are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So you're stronger than you think you are, and you are assured a happy outcome. And it's okay to rest. That is part of the strength. Strength is also knowing when to stop. Strength is knowing when to slow down, when it's time to retreat. We think about strength, about a momentum that keeps going like a never-ending battery. But no, it's the wisdom to know when to stop and when to continue. Okay, that is the mark of a good leader and a great champion. Be strong. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, earth signs, you are the oracle. Your intuition is rising. And when you're in a state of ascension and you are in a state of rising and expansion, it's very needed. It's very needed to rest so that way your cellular memory can reset. This is why your body is showing you signs of being tired, maybe at an awkward time. Maybe you're not normally tired at 4 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock, you're like, I cannot go on. This is because your body's saying, I need more rest. All right. Okay, earth signs. The next card you have is the star. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is in your present position, and these are your dreams and desires, ambitions. This is wish upon a star. Jiminy cricket that freaking star, man. This is what I want. This is what I desire. There is a place. There is a place in your energy field for imagination, for desire, for dreaming, from concocting. Like this is okay to do. Give yourself permission. This is a childlike energy that we have all had, and then as we became jaded adults, that's it. We kind of shut it down. Dream big, and if it doesn't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. Listen, if it doesn't scare you, you're literally not dreaming big enough. All right? This is what I gotta say. This is in your present position, earth signs. See what your animal is. Baboon is your animal. In love and declarations of passion, heartfelt communication is key. If you are trying to woo someone, it is important, even if you're a dude, especially if you're a dude, you have to be vulnerable. And vulnerability isn't, I'm crying all the time and that's not how I work. It's being real with your feelings. It's communicating triggers. It's communicating when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm angry. It is letting other people know how you feel. If we don't let other people know how we feel, it is felt. Okay? It is felt. You want to deny it all day long, but it is felt by that other person because there's a wall that is put up in the energy field that the other person feels the distance and feels the space. And if you are trying to contain or create or maintain something for the long term, you want to give it value. The way to water your garden is to talk to the plants. Talk to your person, talk to your lady, talk to your guy, talk to the they, them. Water your garden of love. Let them know you're a person too. Let them know what's on your mind. And as you do this, you get closer. How isn't that crazy? If you talk about stuff and then people can understand you, you get closer? Huh. Next card. Honor your inner knowing. You have medicine mother. Everybody so far has had trust your intuition in this reading. And that is because we're moving towards darker days. And we're not at the place in the year yet where the longest night or whatever. But the days elongate, they're getting darker. It gets a little harder to see things clearly. But you have to honor your inner knowing here. You have to honor, even if you can't see through to the next day, the next week, the next month, follow your intuition. If something's saying that there is something not right, then there is something not right. Let it lead you. If there is something saying that there's something correct and you feel it in your knowing, let it lead you. I'm not saying irrationally. Use discernment, of course. Always use discernment. Don't just go, oh, I have an inkling because every boyfriend in my past has cheated on me. Now my new boyfriend's cheating on me. That's projection. Use your discernment. If something is changing, maybe it's an opportunity. Maybe you have to move. The moment you hear and it comes with the feeling like I should really redo this whole back room. I feel caffeinated now. I have so much energy and I kind of want to do that now, although I have other commitments. That's because that's your intuition going ding, 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 ding. Something here has to shift. Ding, ding, ding. Something has to move. That is it right there. It comes with a sensation. I described it for you. It came with the knowing of how to act on it. And it came out of nowhere. So just be mindful of those moments specifically. All right, let's see what we have here for you. And yeah, we have the Morai, the destiny. There is destiny here. These ladies of they can tell you how long you're gonna live. They can read the what's happening on the thread of your life, and they also cut the thread of your life. This is saying that not everything is permanent, that we all have a destiny, and it's important that you recognize you have free will to align yourself with that destiny. So you choose it, but that greater thing is a potential for you if you so choose it. And if you don't know how, you're going to ask for guidance. You can do this a mentor, a therapist, a psychologist, a spiritual advisor, Google, YouTube, ask for guidance. You have the hermit closing you off, earth signs. Spend time in quiet time, meditation, spiritual teaching, self discovery. It's time for you to retreat. This is why the days are getting longer as we get closer to winter. It's time to retreat into our inner world and start to sow and fertilize the soils for the sowing of the seeds for next year. So it's important to ask yourself what it is I want. What direction do I want to take? What is it that I desire? Get to know yourself because you're going to be sending arrows of energy in those directions as we enter into this new year. And what life do you want to lead? What path do you want to walk upon? What journeys, what stories do you want to create? You're going to find out. But in order to do that, you have to create time for quiet and reflection. Here is for earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Your one card message from your ancestors, crossed over loved ones that are no longer in the physical body, and this is your message from them. We are soulmates. Soulmates are people who help us, build us, and generally assist us to accomplish a particular task in our life. All right, so that was for you, earth signs. May that serve you. This is your last chance now to share this feed. Before I go into the last sign, we're going to be doing water signs. And water signs, you're next. So sharing this feed will automatically enter you to win a personal reading in about 5 minutes. So if you're here, share it, comment you've shared, and we're going to jump into the water signs. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you are the water signs, and this is for you. You're starting again. We have the Fool right here, happily on this wonderful rooftop. He is, thank you, May. He is brand new to the world, or at least into his new experience, anyways. So we go into space of mastery, and then we start something new again. So you are starting something new here in the recent past card for water signs. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Okay, and then you have Rhiannon, the sorceress. So this is saying that to use your energy, use your power, you can manifest what you want. So coming into this new experience, you can manifest how that experience unfolds for you. And this is something that is being created. You have been longing for a home belonging, the original light workers. So you may have grown up feeling like you didn't belong, or maybe you still feel like you don't belong. You may feel like the odd one out or the black sheep, or this may just feel like people might not understand you quite. And that's because you are not from this galaxy. You are one of the original light workers, and you have been searching for your tribe. Okay, this is in your past position. This is one of your missions here, water signs, is to find that tribe family. Here we have the King of Swords. This is clarity with the king. He knows exactly what he knows exactly what he's looking at. Very mature energy as well. You have the water buffalo water signs. Face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. And if we look at this king, he has that face of courage too. So you're embodying this energy, water signs, with that clear thought, but remembering not to stay rigid, and that this particular king, he puts things into a box. Okay, so if we put things too tightly into a box, we may not discover the wonders of the world, because they can't exist unless we allow them to exist into our world. Okay, we have Sage, be devoted and committed. So this new path that you're embarking on, whatever this new path that you've chosen is, you have to be committed. So if I'm creating a YouTube channel, I have to commit to post every day, Monday through Friday. I'm going to have to keep doing that. And even when it's hard, even when I'm tired, even when I'm not feeling it, even when it's inconvenient, be devoted and committed to what you're making on your path that you're manifesting, because it's going to come to light, and it's going to always feel like you're going to find that place of your belonging, of exactly where you need to be, with the people you need to be with. We have chameleon, conceal ambition with patience until it's time to make your move. So as you're going and embarking on these new paths, don't tell everybody your business, because their densities, their limitations, their fears, that energy field interacts with the manifestation energy field, and it can imprint seeds of doubt inside of you. Okay, so don't let others imprint seeds of doubt. Just keep it to yourself until your plant is rooted and you had to repot it. When it's big enough to repot, then you can share. Sun, enjoy success and happiness, and you'll be able to repot it. Look at that. Success and happiness is right there. It is for you, okay? So it's going to work out. You have to know exactly what you want with Eros desire. What are you desiring? Put all your energy, all your passion, all your direction, your focus into that energy so that it can manifest. Your beliefs are right for you. That's important to recognize, that this is why it's for you and not for everybody else, even if their fears try to stop you. And if your outcome for this new path is beautiful card here, you have the 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in the little things in life. And look at that. You can't expect any better outcome than that, water signs. This is from your ancestors, crossed over loved ones. For the water signs, this is a message from heaven. Your message from heaven today is that you have nothing to feel guilty about. Listen, even your ancestors are like, yo, go on that path. Don't worry about it. Don't feel no guilt about nothing. All right. And that was for all of the signs. You're going to get an angel number, water signs. We're going to give you 534. The ascended masters and angels are encouraging you to make these much needed changes. Give them any cares, questions, and worries. And that was angel message 534 for water signs. All right, let's go ahead and pick a winner now, as we do every single week on whoever has shared. I'm just going to take a quick look who was already sharing, and then we're just going to go ahead and choose. All right, May, this is for you. Real quick 2-minute little reading for May, and we're going to do a 3-card pull. All right, May, you have the Emperor. I feel like it's time to get busy. It's time to be serious. It's time to, I want to say, manage affairs and enterprises and estates. I just feel like there's a lot of managing of things here. I feel like starting to budget or rebudget. It's like looking over things and making sure that it's in alignment for what you're doing now. I feel like looking over paperwork and looking at details. There needs to be a new structure or new rules in your life. This is feeling like a star, and interesting because I know your air sign, May. It says, and Ostara is the star, which is the sign for Aquarius. So it's like representing a big healing for self. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is where all these little details are going to be mattering. They're going to be, as a matter of fact, very important. If you work through this, you're going to have a rewarding, contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. So you're having the right helpers. You just need, it's like it exists already. You just got to look at the details a little differently. That's it. And it's going to be okay. You are there. And may that serve you. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. I am live streaming every single Sunday and Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I am back in Philadelphia taking clients, so make sure that you're booking me for your readings, healings, clearings, spiritual advisory, coaching, talisman tattoos, or if you have a private event that you want me to attend and do a gallery mediumship for a big group of your friends, I can also do that as well, or speak at any event. Fantastic. May loves her reading. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Come back Wednesday night. I'm going to have another supernatural story time with a woman from the Atlantic. Her Her people are an indigenous, Eskimo kind of Atlantic people. I can't even explain it. But she'll talk all about her culture when she comes on Wednesday night. Let's talk about animals, weird stuff. It's getting really close to Halloween. So you already know we're about to do some really, really fun stuff this Wednesday for Supernatural Story Time. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. All right, let's wrap up this episode. Do you or someone you know experience something supernatural that has left a positive impact on yourself or the lives of others? Want to share your story on our show? Please email Divine Encounters at e360tv.com. And together, let's create divine experiences. And now, the Oracle's final thoughts con mucho amor. Life is a series of choices, so choose the unknown. Choose the unknown each time, because that's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to move. That's how you're going to manifest. Always choose the unknown. Always. Lest you keep living the life that you're stuck in. That's all I got. See y'all next week. May you go in love, light, and wisdom to know thyself, love thyself, and remember the divine always has your back. Ciao.
Everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels so much, just hold me. Just hold me.